My name is Stephen Mills. I'm the Artistic Director of Ballet Austin and the choreographer for Light, the Holocaust Humanity Project. I've had a career in dance for nearly 30 years. I became a choreographer. I became resident choreographer for Ballet Austin in the mid-'80s, and slowly began to build a repertoire of ballets. Well, I think Light, the Holocaust Humanity Project is quite different than something people might imagine they would see when coming to a dance performance. It tells the story of a Holocaust survivor named Naomi Warren in a very metaphoric way. It sort of traces that period of her life from before the war, her family, and following her throughout all the horrific events that transpired. It's sort of and while it revolves around her story, it really is an everyman story. Naomi, whose story we were telling, obviously came to the performance, and I was very, very nervous about her seeing it for the first time. And there's a siren soundscape that takes place, and in the middle of the ballet, and it's loud and it's very disruptive. And I just remember at the first performance, she grabbed my hand, and I was really concerned that I'd really done something bad, that I'd really hurt her. And I handed her a tissue, and we went on, for the next half hour. And at the end, I sort of turned to look at her to see her reaction, and she'd stopped crying. And she stood up, she's 92 years old. She stood up and she gave me the largest hug, one of the greatest hugs of my life. And she said, "You achieved it." She said, "Everything was there." And that's been the reaction that I've gotten from every survivor that I've spoken with who've seen the performance, that it gave credence to the idea that we have to be diligent about safeguarding our human rights, protecting those human rights, and that while that happened 70 years ago, it's still happening today, and we are always to be mindful of that.